मैं वैसे रोज यहाँ रख के सुनती हूँ, लेकिन अब
Good morning, everyone. You are welcome to our global morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all sit down and relax. We gently bring our attention inside. And try to feel our heart. Shri Mataji, we are so grateful that you brought us together to meditate on your divine being in the form of Shri Jesus Christ, your beloved Son. With a feeling of reverence, let us all bow down, raise our Kundalini slowly, and take Bandhan. We can check with our right hand if we feel the cool breeze above our head. We bring down our hands and take our attention to our heart. There is complete silence in our heart. Shri Mataji, please let me feel your love in my heart. Now we place our right hand on Mother Earth and take our attention to Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Ganesha, your divine child. Please awaken all these pure qualities of your beloved Son in my Muladhara chakra. Please make me pure, innocent, and wise. Let us feel the strength of the support we have in our Muladhara chakra. We can fully surrender to this strength of Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesh mantra once. Attention is deeply rooted in our Muladhara chakra. Rameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Radhat Namaha. We keep our attention there in our Muladhara chakra and try to be aware of the cool vibrations that we get there. Shri Ganesha never thinks. He has no thought. He simply knows what Shri Mataji wants him to do. Let us surrender to the power of Shri Ganesha, who has the supreme wisdom. Now let us bring our attention back to our left heart. Shri Mataji, please let me feel your love in my heart. And now let us try to direct this love in our Muladhara chakra. Let us bind the left heart at Muladhara chakra with our attention, with our love, with the love that we feel inside. Love flows from our heart to Muladhara chakra. It's a very pure feeling, pure emotion of love flowing to Shri Ganesha in Muladhara chakra. A very silent state of joy. And as a reaction, we feel in our heart that this love becomes very pure, like the love of a child. Keeping our right hand on Mother Earth, let us cleanse our left side. Shimataji, in the form of Shri Mahakali, please purify all my emotions. Please destroy all the negativities of the left side. Please destroy the impure knowledge. Destroy the anxiety. Please destroy the fear, the feeling of guilt, and all my bad habits and emotional attachments to family, job, worldly affairs. Shimadaji, I surrender my emotional side of my being at your lotus feet. Please cleanse me, clear it out. Shri Mahakali Bhairava mantra once. Om. Brahmi Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We take our attention to our Sahasrara and try to feel the love of Shrimadaji flowing from the top along our left side. Now let us bring our right hand back on the lap and fold down left hand from the elbow. Cleanse our right side. Shrimadaji, in the form of Shri Mahasaraswati, please clear out all the negativities of my right side. Please purify my actions. Remove all the selfish thoughts and actions from my being. Please remove the excessive heat. Keeping our attention in a silent mood on our right side, we allow Shrimadaji to do the cleansing work inside our being. Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We bring our left hand back on our lap and take our attention to our Swadhisthana chakra in the center. Let us only be aware of our Swadhisthana chakra in silence. What do we feel? Now let us take our right hand and place it on our Nabi chakra. Shimataji, please make me fully satisfied. When I'm satisfied, I have no thoughts, no worldly desires. I feel I am the pure spirit, fully satisfied. Shimataji, I don't need to think. You just provide me with everything I need. Let us take our right hand and our attention to our central heart. Shimataji, you verily are the feeling of confidence, the feeling of security in my being. When I feel secure, I am thoughtless. In this thoughtless state, let us feel the strength, the power of She Jagadamba, our Divine Mother, in our hearts, deeply inside, in the secret heart. We feel and we don't think. We are just aware. This feeling of confidence is so powerful and so nice. We can enjoy it in silence. Then we take our right hand to our Vishuddhi chakra and go inside the neck. Shrimadaji, by your grace, I'm collectively consciousness. Let us enjoy in our thoughtless state with the attention in Sahasrara that we are collectively consciousness. Here we just know. We don't think. We are in a present state, collectively conscious. Conscious that we are one being. There is no multitude. We are in the Ananya state. There is no other one. We are alone and never alone. Let us take our right hand on the forehead across. Mataji, you verily are Jesus Christ and she Mary Mahalakshmi. Please remove my ego. Shrimataji, please absorb my superego. And please destroy all my sins and karmas. Please take me beyond. Make me a deed. Mantra for She, Jesus, Mary. Rameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us take our right hand down and keep our attention in Sahasrara. We can take our attention back to our left heart, trying to feel the love of Shri Mataji, opening like a flower in our left heart. Now let us feel that the fragrance of this love in our heart goes slowly up and reaches our Sahasrara. The aura of this love covers our Sahasrara, and we are aware that Shri Mataji loves us. In this love of Shri Mataji, in our Sahasrara, coming also in through Brahmarandra, flows down and covers our Agya. Again, we feel our heart, the love from our heart comes up and covers our brain, our Sahasrara, And we are drenched in this love and in this silence. And our Agya chakra is completely covered by love, pure love. Let us enjoy for a few minutes. Let us enjoy this beautiful state of thoughtlessness in our Sahasrara, in our whole being. In this very relaxed mood, we are aware that our Kundalini goes very high up. We are one being. We are completely merged in silence. Our attention is very high up. We don't let it fall. Keeping our attention in Sahasrara without analyzing anything, let us listen to the talk of Shrimadaji. Please do not analyze the words, just absorb.
Christ was born on this earth. As a human being, he came on this earth. And the task that was before him was to enlighten human awareness with the sense of understanding. We can say it is actualization within the awareness of human beings that they are not this body, but they are the spirit. The message of Christ is his resurrection. That is, you are your spirit and not your body. And he showed by his resurrection how he ascended into the realm of spirit, which he was, because he was Pranava, he was Brahma, he was Mahavishnu, as I have told you about his birth. And when he came on this earth, in a body, like a human being, he wanted to show another thing, that spirit has nothing to do with money, has nothing to do with power. It is all-powerful, all-pervading, but is born in a stable. Not in a palace or to a king, but he was born to a very ordinary person, a carpenter. Because if you are the king, as we say in Hindi language, Badshah, then nothing is greater than you, isn't it? It means simply that. Nothing is higher than you, neither anything can decorate you, because whatever you are at the highest. All the worldly things, so-called, are just like dried grass, Trinavat. So he was kept in the dried grass. To many it makes very unhappy, and they feel very sorry that Christ, the one who came to save us, was kept under such conditions, and why not God provided him with something better? But to such people it does not matter. Whether you are lying in the dried grass or in the stable or in the palaces, everything is just the same, for it does not touch them. They are so detached and they are completely in joy. They are the masters of themselves. Nothing can master them. No matter can master them, no comfort can master them. They are masters of complete comforts within themselves. They have achieved all the comforts within themselves. They are satisfied people. That's why they are kings. They are called as kings, not those kings who run after things, or those kings who seek comforts in life. I mean, if you have comforts, well and good. If you don't have, well and good. Makes no difference. So many people, especially in Latin America when I went there, they said, but we can't understand why Christ was born as a poor man. This is again the human concept about God is. See, he wants to command God, be born in a king's palace. You cannot order him about. We have our own concepts about God. That why should he be a poor man? Why should he be helpless? He never showed his helplessness. He was much more dynamic than all your kings and all your politicians put together. He was not afraid of anyone. Whatever he had to say, he said it. He was not afraid of crucifixion or any such punishment so-called. It's only the human beings, you see, who have these false ideas about life. And that's why they want to put these ideas onto God also and try to make him follow their own concepts. God is not your concept. He is not a concept at all. To also say that concept is after all is a concept is also a concept. This I have found out very recently. This is another myth people carry. Those who say that, oh, concept is a concept, all right. Mataji says, all right, so what? But even this is a concept. Because concept is thought. You have to rise beyond thought at a higher level into thoughtless awareness, where you are not in thought, but you are in the center of the thought, in the sense that one thought rises and falls, and there's a place in between, another thought rises and falls. You are in the center of these thoughts. The vilamba, as we call it, the time where you pause. Then you will understand Christ. He was here partly, of course, to save us, because he had many aspects, I should say. Not only to save human beings, he came on this earth. There were many more aspects. This is also human beings have a demand, you see, that they must be saved. Why? One should, from God's angle, if you see, why should they be saved, all of them? What have they done for God? How can you demand, God, that you must save us? Can you? You cannot ask for that. So he did come to create the passage between, as you see here, the Vishuddhi and the Sahasrara, this Agya. In the primordial being, the Virat, he was born there to open that door. In evolution, every incarnation has come on this earth to open a particular door within us trying to create that opening or that enlightenment in our awareness. So Christ came precisely for opening this small little door which is constricted by our ego and superego. Ego and superego are the two byproducts of our thought process. One, the thoughts that are of the past, and the other, thoughts of the future. He came to make that gap, to cross that gap, and that's how he has sacrificed himself, his body, for you it is a very big thing of remorse and repentance. But for such people, it is not. It's a play. They have to play a certain role. That's why I do not understand why do you show him to be such a lanky-panky, miserable creature. He was never miserable. Such people can never be miserable as you are. This is another concept of man, that he should be lanky, panky, tally, skinny, starved, bones coming out, count them one by one. Horrible, I tell you. From his childhood to his death, he was jolly person. He was happiness. He was joy. To make you all happy, to give you the light of happiness by enlightening your source of joy, that is your spirit in your heart, that he came on this earth, not only to save you, first to give you happiness, to give you joy. Because human beings in their ignorance and in this tomfoolery are unnecessarily beating themselves and destroying themselves. When nobody asked you to go to pubs to get into trouble, nobody has asked you to go to races and become bankrupt. Nobody has asked you to go to horrible gurus and get into troubles. But you seek your destruction morning till evening. Then he comes there, like a morning flower, to make you happy. First, to make you happy, to give you joy. You see, any child, at least I know myself, I don't know about the funny people here. I mean, for them flowers also look like thorns. I mean, I don't know how they manage that stuff. But you see a child anywhere, any child, such a joy-giving thing it is. And this is the child of the divine that comes on this earth as a child. It's the most joy-giving thing. And that's why Christmas for all of us, for the whole universe, should be a festival of great joy. For he brought light for us by which you can see that there is someone called as God, there is someone who is going to remove this ignorance. This was the first beginning. So, for us, it is necessary to be first joyous and be happy and relaxed, and not to take anything that seriously as we take. Because divine life doesn't make you serious. Because it's all a play. It's a maya. I've seen in all the rituals that people follow in all the so-called religious people. They are too serious to be religious. A religious person is bubbling with laughter. He doesn't know how to hide his joy. And he doesn't know how to control his laughter when he sees people who are unnecessarily serious. I mean, nobody's dead. The way they people say it is sometimes you just don't know what to do with yourself. You just can't control. So there's nothing in this world for a person like Christ to feel sad about. And if you really believe in him, then please first of all give up this silly sadness and sulking and sitting down and becoming morose, not talking to anyone, silent bores all over. That is not the way to look at Christ. See how he went and talked to multitudes. How he opened his hands to all the people around and how he tried to give them happiness. He has said that you are to be born again. That means he had to do this work. And that you have to get it sometime. He had promised that you are to be born again. Christ is to be born within us. I don't know what Christians understand out of this. How do you become born again? Not by going through a ritual of christening. Somebody coming from a theological college cannot make you a Christian. Like in our India, we have some paid Brahmins, as you have here paid people, you see. The whole day they will eat, drink, be merry, and evening time they will come and pray and preach. That sort of people. You have to be a person who is authorized by God. Unless and until you are authorized by God, you cannot give joy. And that's why I've seen all these people, the so-called big pundits and the big priests, and all of them are so serious because they are not authorized by God. Even on a Christmas day, I mean, anybody who comes from a village may think there's a funeral going on. And after the funeral, they go home. How do you celebrate? With a champagne. And after the funeral also, real funeral also, they'll celebrate this. I don't know why, but they take champagne. How can you celebrate Christ? By insulting him. He came to enlighten your awareness because he respected your awareness, the point at which it had reached. But you are trying to put it down. Is this the way to understand him? And he has promised that you are to be baptized, you are to be born again. And now in Sahaja Yoga, this promise is being fulfilled. So be joyous that here at the Agya Chakra, again Christ is born within you. And he is there. And you know how you can ask for his help always.
Let us enjoy the coolness in our Sahasrara in a thoughtless state for a couple of minutes. We are joyous. She, Jesus Christ, is born in our Agya Chakra. And Shimadaji is there forever in our Sahasrara. Let us take the last Mahamantra. As Sri Jesus Christ comes back as Sri Kalki. Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swami Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. This beautiful mantra fills our hearts with humility. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for having supported us during this meditation, for having kept us in a thoughtless state. Thank you for teaching us, for enlightening us, for guiding us every moment. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down, raise our Kundalini, and take Bandham. Thank you for joining this morning meditation. Have a very silent, beautiful day. Jai Shri Mataji.